So you all know me as Saurabh, an artist, an illustrator, and the funniest guy on the planet. But I have a secret. A dark secret. I'm an assassin. Namaskar. My name is Saurabh and you're watching Saurabh's Art. So you just saw the assassin bit and you don't know what it's about, do you? Well, about 2-3 weeks, no, more than 2-3 months back, I had asked my followers on Instagram for some suggestions about some very specific traits. I got this idea from Jazza, whose picture I recently drew for his birthday. If you haven't seen that, link is there. I asked for some very specific things. So one of the suggestions I asked for was the profession of the character I would draw. Some special feature, the dark secret you just saw. And some more things. So I have an app here. An app which is created by Jazza. Big fan, you can see. Jazza's RT games. So I have lists that I have already put in the custom generator. I'll tell you the list. The dark secret, the genre of the story or of this the general mood of the character. Not mood as in sad. You know what I mean. The physical feature of the character, any like maybe wings or he has horns, something like that. The profession of the character, as I said, assassin, and the setting. So setting as in is it set in India, in America, not on Earth, some other planet. That's what setting means. Also, I have one more list, but the app only allows 5 for the generator. So after I get the first 5 prompts, I'll take one list out and add the species list in. So there are quite some interesting options. So let's get started, I guess. So it's a vampire, a romantic vampire with purple or gold eyes, who is an accountant, and the setting is grim London. Well, let's get started then. Now I'll just exit out of this and we will know the species. So the species we have is a cross between amphibian and a horse or a goat. A very challenging prompt for our first drawing, I must say. Okay then, I'll just get into it. Also, if you haven't noticed, which you probably have, I did change my desk setup and this thing. I had stuck this on here because whenever I opened it in the previous setup, you could see it in the camera, and now just anyway. Bring the vampire aesthetic in this character, I'll draw some very Dracula type teeth. So I think whenever we think of amphibian, we think of a frog or a toad. So I'll probably go with that form. And a horse and a goat. So I think I'll go with a frog's head and the legs of a horse, the body of a horse basically. Sort of like a senator, but instead of the human upper body, a frog upper body. Now I'm not great at drawing animals, so yep, horses don't have legs like that. All of these suggestions were given to me by my followers on Instagram, by the way. as I already said. So if you want to be a part of the next one, if I do make a next one, be sure to follow me on Instagram. The link is in the description. Okay, well, I think that's weird enough. Now he's supposed to be romantic and an accountant. So I think I sort of have my design. I'll get into the final piece. Keep in mind, this is not going to be the only piece I draw, so don't be worried when you see just one A4 size paper. We'll finally get to line work now. I forgot to add the romantic part. Try to believe that's a bouquet. know I keep doing this. My 0.8 had a 0.2 cap on it and my 0.2 of 0.8. Very nice. Now there is a little surprise for you guys. I am going to color this with Sharpies, not with paint, because it gets a little too messy for this.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys. Sound right, boys.
Now since I don't have gold, I'm gonna use the purple Sharpie that I have. So that is it. So as I told you in the beginning that I was going to do 3 pieces of art in the video, but seeing as I took about 2 hours to do this one, yeah, I'm not gonna. So but there's a but. The but is that I will not leave you guys hanging. I will make this into a 3-part series, at least for now. For now, just 3 parts. This is the first one, and there will be 2 more coming up. So subscribe and turn all notifications on so that you know whenever I drop the next part. And yeah, tell me how you like this amphibian horse who is an accountant, who is also a vampire, who is romantic, and is set in grim London. So for the grim London part, as you can see, I did old brick buildings, and to show that he's romantic, I gave him some flowers in his pocket. Also, I know he doesn't exactly look like an accountant, like specifically an accountant, but yeah, some office going look. I don't know how I would show him as an accountant unless he has a calculator in his clock. No. What do horses have? Horseshoes. In his hands, basically. Also, if you noticed, I gave him a raised collar like Dracula to show that he's a vampire, and also some blood dripping down his teeth. So yeah, tell me if you like this monstrosity of a creature that I have here. If you want to know the next time I ask for suggestions, follow me on Instagram here for the suggestions and other art related stuff, and here for behind the scenes. If you have any suggestions for me for the second part, or if I have already started recording the second part by the time you see this video for the third part, let me know in the comments below. Also, let me know if you'd like to see me color my pieces more often, or do you prefer my usual black and white. And also, if you prefer color, whether I should use my Sharpies like I did this time, or paint like I did last time. So if you like this video, press the like button, share this video so that it gets to as many people as possible, press the bell icon so that you know whenever I drop the next part, and subscribe to my channel. That's the most important, or you won't get notifications. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Boy. And that's it. Dracula to show that he's a vampire. Some blood dripping down his nose, I was going to say.